Hey, welcome to Ryan's Garage with Kids. Let's go. Ryan's Garage with Kids here. So today we're going to do a quick how-to or tutorial on how to remove a shifter on a 94 to 98 Mustang GT. Process is relatively simple. I got to first start with getting, on this one I already have a hurst shifter on here, but there's like a little set on there. I just got to loosen that jam nut and then we can twist this off. Actually, I can just twist it off, so we're good to go. That jam nut just kind of puts it in position, if that makes sense. So easy peasy, pull that guy off. And I can keep that on there. So then this just pulls back pretty straightforward, and it just slides out of there. Okay, I'm going to pull that jam nut off so I can get the boot over top. I knew there was a reason I wanted to take that off. Okay, on the back here, all it does is, oops, unplug for the cigarette lighter. Done. There we go. All right, so in here, there's 4 bolts on here to hold the cover over. Right, we'll pull this. So, kind of give you a reason why I'm doing this is I'm having issues. I don't know if there's like a spring in there or not, but 5th gear, it kind of vibrates out. So I put this hurst shifter in for my 98 Mustang GT, and it vibrates out on every gear. So I'm going to throw the short throw back in and investigate more when I get time on why things are popping out of gear while it's moving. So if anybody has any thoughts or ideas on that, let me know. I'm hoping I don't have to take this trans apart. If I do, I'll probably just swap it with the one that I have in the 98 because I really don't want to deal with it. 4 bolts down here. 4 bolts down here that we got to remove yet. These are metric number 8s. Removed. I got the 4 bolts removed there. I do have this glue, just a little thin layer of RTV on a metal gasket, so I'm gonna pry at it just a little, see if she'll come. Got a nice long pry bar in here. Just be careful that you don't bend anything. There we go. Pops off. Don't goop the hell out of it, you guys. Otherwise, it's never coming out, right? Okay, so there's a little ball here on the bottom. And there's a little cup that goes in here. This cup, so it just pulls right out of there. These are, prone to kind of get some slop on the bottom of that ball. And then my other one had cracked. But in any case, looking in here, I am not a transmission guy. I do not know what the issue is, but it just seems like no matter what I'm doing, it kind of falls out of gear there. So I'm assuming that there's a spring in there or something that holds everything back. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to talk to my transmission guy, but for now, I'm going to put the short throw back in there because that seemed to be better. And I'm going to clean everything up and we'll go from there. All right, putting this back in, same process, just backwards. So see if I can get the camera in here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Just put a little thin layer of RTV on the gasket that I'm throwing in there. oops, the cup's in there. Make sure that cup is in there, you guys. Super important. Okay. There you go. I'm pretty sure that's in there. Yep. Okay. We got our bolts. Start lining those guys up. It's always the fun part, especially when you can't see anything. Anyways, you get the idea. I'll show you when I'm done. Alright, you guys, so there are some bolts here with some adjustment that you can, for your shift points, just to make sure that you can go all the way down and all the way up. Okay, so just make sure that you get those in the right spot. This one seems okay. And yeah, other than that, we're just putting everything back over top here. And essentially we're done. So put the bolts in, the boots back on. Here we go. All right, so we're back on. Just gonna run some bolts in there and hopefully it'll be good to go. All back in. So the only other thing to do here is to make sure you get the cigarette lighter plugged back in. There we go. And then this guy just slides right back over top. Pretty easy stuff. Just get that right in there like that. And then this just tucks in, you guys, like that. Okay. And then shifter knob. Where are you in the mess? There we go. So there we go. Turn it all the way around so that it's in the right spots. Goes through gears. All right, so I guess next thing is test drive. Well, the good news, I don't see the shifter popping out. We'll see what happens when I'm in 5th gear, but right now I'm in 3rd. Yes, I know I shouldn't be driving this car on the roads with some salt. I am going to take it back to the garage and wash it. At the end of the day, I don't know if I'm keeping this car. We'll see. But there is already some issues, not big ones, issues underneath. So I'm going to reseal underneath the car anyways. So there's just a little bit of like rust starting kind of just like under the trunk pan and things like that. So I want to take care of that anyway. So honestly, I'll get home, I'll wash it, that kind of thing. But this is my only time to get all my cars ready. Will I drive my 67 in this? Hell no. Okay. Will I drive a 78 Dodge Diplomat in this? You betcha. So we'll see. But anyways, so far so good. The shifter is not moving. So see if it pops out of gear here. I'm willing to bet you it will eventually. And It seems to be okay as long as you have your foot on the gas. But let's see what happens when I kind of coast. And I think like with the vibration of the cam and everything, just kind of eventually works its way back out. That seems better. Maybe that little bushing inside was shot because I put the other plastic bushing. I put the other plastic bushing in there from the 98 Mustang from the hurst shifter because the other one was cracked. Maybe that has something to do with it, but it seems to be. It's in there. It's not coming out. Maybe we fixed it, you guys. That would make me pretty happy. Anyways, well, thanks for watching this kind of tutorial on how to replace a shifter on a T5 transmission on a 95 Mustang GT. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.